Heavy rain pouring, distant thunder. Footsteps splashing in puddles. Faint murmurs of people in a marketplace. The rain fell in thick sheets over the streets of Kano, drumming against the tin roofs and turning the dust into rivers of mud. Traders rushed to cover their goods, and children ran for shelter. But one girl did not run, soft sobbing under the rain. She sat on the roadside, hugging her knees. Her clothes, once white, were now the color of the earth. Beside her lay a wooden box filled with brushes, polish, and torn rags, the tools of her trade. Her name was Aisha, and she had never known the warmth of a home. Aisha, muttering to herself, shivering. "May God help me." Aisha, no older than 14, had spent years cleaning shoes under the scorching sun, earning just enough to buy a piece of bread and a sip of kunu. No family, no home, just the streets of Kano and the endless struggle to survive. The rain softens, the rustling of an umbrella opening. Then, a shadow fell over her. "Madam Binta, kindly, what are you doing in this rain, my child?" Aisha looked up. Standing before her was Madam Binta, a woman dressed in a flowing blue kaftan, her expensive perfume fighting against the smell of the wet streets. Aisha had seen her before, one of the wealthiest women in Kano, known for her businesses and her towering mansion. Aisha weakly, I have nowhere to go." Madam Binta sighs, "Come with me." The rain continues, and just like that, Aisha's life changed. Aisha slept in a real bed. She woke up in a spacious room, the scent of fresh bread and cinnamon tea filling the air. A soft knock on the door. "Wake up, little one. Madam Binta wants to see you." Aisha was dressed in a clean hijab and led downstairs to where Madam Binta sat, sipping tea. "From today, you will work here. You will clean, run errands, and in return you will have food, a place to sleep, and maybe a future." Tears filled Aisha's eyes. For the first time, someone had given her a chance. Aisha sniffling, voice filled with gratitude. "Aisha, Nagode, Hajia, thank you." Laughter in the mansion, pots clinking in the kitchen, the murmur of wealthy guests. Days turned to weeks. Aisha worked hard, learning quickly, earning the trust of the other servants. But not everyone was happy. Rabi, the head maid, saw Aisha as a threat. One evening, as Madam Binta prepared for a grand dinner, chaos erupted. A door slamming, gasps from servants. Rabi accusingly, "Madam, your gold bracelet. It's gone." Whispers among the servants. The bracelet was Madam Binta's most prized possession, a gift from her late husband. Madam Binta, shocked. "Gone? How?" Rabi pointing at Aisha. "She was the last one in your room." Aisha's sharp inhale, pleading, No, Wallahi, I didn't take anything." But doubt is a cruel thing. And in the eyes of the wealthy, a street girl was always guilty. Angry murmurs. Madam Binta pacing. Madam Binta stared at Aisha, disappointment in her eyes. "I took you from the streets, and this is how you repay me?" Aisha's voice shaking. "Please, I swear, I didn't steal." Aisha's voice was drowned out. The punishment was swift. Slaps. Aisha crying out, "Rabi, liar, thief, get out." They threw her out, back into the ruthless streets, where the rain had no mercy. Days later, Madam Binta found her bracelet. It had never been stolen. It had simply fallen behind her dresser. Madam Binta whispering, "Aisha." Oh my God. She sent her guards to find Aisha, but it was too late. Aisha, weak from hunger, had collapsed in the streets. The rain fell upon her lifeless body, as if the heavens themselves were weeping for the injustice. Madam Binta never forgave herself. Rabi was dismissed, but punishment meant nothing now, because Aisha was gone. And so the rain wept for Aisha, for a girl who only wanted a chance, for a world that judged too quickly, for kindness that came too late. Kindness and courage can change lives, but only if given in time. Never judge based on a person's background. Truth is not always where we assume. Injustice, no matter how small, can destroy a life. How many Aishas do we ignore every day? How many voices do we silence without listening? Be the person who believes in others before it's too late. Stand up for the helpless. defend the innocent, and most of all, never let kindness wait. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this story with someone who needs to hear it. Because together, we can make a difference, one story at a time.